So in the previous video we just learned how you can generate accurate delays using systick timer in this TM4C123 microcontroller, and in this video we are just going to write our own millisecond delay function with the help of same systick timer. Let's get started. So this is the program that we wrote in the previous video, which will be toggling the state of this PF3 pin every time when this interrupt is interrupting the processor. So I'm just going to declare a function right over here. I'm just going to write a definition of function called delay ms. I'm just going to fetch one variable of 16-bit called delay. Let's take it to be delay. Sorry, I just misspelled the spelling for delay. So inside this delay function, I'm just going to declare another global variable called ms, and inside this function I'm just going to clear the state of the ms variable. I'm just going to assign the value 0 or initialize the variable to be 0, and after that I'm just going to write a while loop inside which I'm just going to check whether the delay parameter is greater than the ms variable, and I'm going to terminate this while loop, and that's it. You can clearly see these are all the two lines that I'm going to write, and one more thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to move into the systick handler and I'm going to increment this ms variable, and now I'm just removing this toggling of this pin line from this systick handler, and I'm going to add this into the while of 1, and after this I'm just going to call this delay ms with 1000 for generating 1000 millisecond or 1 second delay. So now you can clearly see whenever I call this function with a certain value, here I have called it with 1000 value. The 1000 value will be assigned to this delay variable, which is the parameter to this function, and it enters into this function, and the ms variable will be initialized to the value 0. And each time for every 1 millisecond, since we have configured the systick timer, for every 1 millisecond this interrupt function will be automatically executed in our program. So for every 1 millisecond this ms variable will be incremented with the value of 1. So this happens for every 1 millisecond in my program. So we don't want to worry about it since we have configured the timer for 1 millisecond. Configure the systick timer for 1 millisecond. So for every 1 millisecond, this ms variable will be incremented by the value of 1. So now you can clearly see I have cleared the state of ms variable, or I have initialized the ms variable to be 0 right over here, and after executing this line, the program will be held inside this while loop. So here it is checking whether the delay value, which is a parameter value to this function, is greater than this ms variable. So the control will be exiting this line only when this condition is failing. So when it will be failing, you can clearly see I have cleared the value of ms variable prior. Immediately after clearing, I am just checking for this condition. So it will be clearing only when this ms value is greater than the delay value. So now the delay value is 1000. So whenever this ms value becomes greater than 1000, then only this condition will be failed and the loop will be exited. So exactly after 1000 millisecond, this condition will be failed and this loop will be exited. So for every 1 second, this loop will be exited and it will be accurately producing a delay of 1 second in my program, and accordingly you can give any value right over here for generating 500 millisecond delay, 250 millisecond delay, or even 1 millisecond delay. and you can utilize this underscore delay underscore ms function for accurately generating millisecond delay in your program. So let me just test this program. I'm just building this program and I'm going to dump this program to my Tiva C series launchpad. Now when I reset the board, you can see the green LED is toggling at a rate of 1 second. And in my scope, you can see clearly I am getting a 1 second waveform which is having a time period of 2 seconds. On time is 1 second and off time is also 1 second. So in this manner, from here on, you can write this delay function in whatever program you want for generating accurate millisecond delay in your program. So I hope in this video you just learned how you can write your own millisecond delay function using systick timer interrupt. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.